Harry Potter? Never heard of him. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and today I have finally caved in and I'm going to finally read Harry Potter. This is something that Danielle and I had discussed for a little while. I am trying to get more into fantasy, and based off of what I've been seeing on Goodreads, YouTube, and everything like that, this is like the top book for a fantasy series, and I think it's just about time I started reading Harry Potter. So I'm going to try the first book. We're going to see how it goes. And this is pretty much just my first step into a larger fantasy world. I have had a couple ideas in mind on what else I can read in terms of fantasy. And this is, I think, just the strongest starting point I can go with. All the other ones lead into some giant series, or the books are like 800 pages to begin with. And so this is episode 1 of what I'm going to call a horror fan reads fantasy. With the Dark Tower series by Stephen King, I technically have dipped into fantasy, but it's, you know, the Dark Tower series is a whole bunch of different genres in one. It's horror, fantasy, thriller, mystery. It's like everything you can imagine put into one giant series. So I have dipped a little bit into fantasy, but it's by Stephen King. So now what I'm planning to do is a horror fanatic reads fantasy. So I'm starting with Harry Potter. You know, episodes after this, I'm probably going to read 2 books, like the start of a series or something like that, like The Wheel of Time, Game of Thrones, you know, whatever, Dune, whatever I feel like reading. But I'll probably read 2 of them in one episode, discuss them at the end, and then I'll say, yes, I'm going to continue with this series, or no, this is not a series for me. And we're starting with the big one, starting with Harry Potter. So we're going to go back inside, we're going to start the book, and first we're going to play with Bailey, I think. We're going to play out here with her for a little bit, and then we're going to go inside, and then we're going to read. And yikes, wish me luck. For the beginning, what I'm going to start with by saying is, I know about the whole J.K. Rowling situation. I'm not reading this for her, I'm reading this for Harry Potter. So I'm not, you know, I don't give a rat's booty about the author of the book. I'm reading Harry Potter for Harry Potter. So this is something I've discussed that I will never read, but I'm going to read it now. So yeah, if you like stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, so I just finished chapter 4 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't hate it. I'm not like in love with it, but I don't hate it. So far we have met Harry and the people who are watching him, his aunt and uncle, and his annoying, the kid's just annoying as hell, Dudley. Cousin, who is just a total biatch, in my opinion. whines, complains, gets everything he wants, and they pretty much hid everything from Harry that he is a wizard, and they're like, yeah, we're not having that rubbish in this house, so he's not going to get anything. And then one of the chapters, he gets like over like 100 letters, like within the like 4 days, and like the parents just keep hiding it from him and keep like burning them, throwing them away. And so they go on the run, and the letters keep finding them there, and then they go to like this like lighthouse type place, and somehow Hagrid, the giant man, comes there, finds him, and wishes him a happy 11th birthday. He was accepted into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, I think is how it's phrased. And so that's where I kind of got left off at. He is now going to be going with Hagrid. He's going to be going with Hagrid to go pick up his stuff for school. So, again, I don't hate it so far. I'm not in love with it, but I don't really have a star rating, and I have seen the movies way back when I was a child. So I have a vague idea of what's going to happen, so nothing really to surprise me unless there's something in the books that does not happen in the movies, which I'm sure there is. There usually always is. So far, I don't really have a star rating. I need to kind of get a little bit more into it to kind of ponder whether I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the series or if I'm going to just downright hate it. So we'll get a little bit further into it, and then we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm on page 143 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So he gets to Hogwarts is pretty much the main premise of what has just happened. He is there now and kind of learning the basics of stuff that apparently everybody there has already known. But like I said earlier, he was not told any information about anything because his aunt and uncle were total bitches and just wanted no wizardry happening in their household because they hated Harry's mother, which was the aunt's sister. And they're actually excited when she died. Like, the mom was, like, ecstatic. Like, yeah, she's finally gone. It's like, wow, you're a bitch. So he's learning everything. He got sorted, and he is in Gryffindor along with Hermione and Ron. And same with Neville, which in the movies, like, Neville turns into a hunk at the end. Just putting that out there. But yes, so far I am enjoying it, and I will say that I am excited to finish it. About halfway done, maybe a little under halfway done. So don't have a whole lot left to go. We'll probably do another break and talk about, I don't know, maybe a little after one of these other chapters coming up. So, but if you have not seen it yet, I have that cool box set of Harry Potter hardcover books that I got from Barnes & Noble for a relatively decent price.
Christmas time.
Yes, got it around Christmas time. Thank you, Bubba. There's a little Tom Servo there, and there's a little crow over there. Mystery Science Theater. So yeah, cool stuff. There are lights around it. I'm not going to turn them on right now because it's still kind of light outside. But yeah, we're going to keep going with this. Hopefully I will be finishing it tonight, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are taking a little break from Harry Potter. We are on our way to get a late night snack, going to Dairy Queen. Sun is still out, setting though. It's kind of hurting my eyes, but that's fine. Yeah, so far, good book, like I just said, and we are going to get a snack, gonna get some ice cream. It is actually a little nippy outside too, so.
Putting a pause on the wizard world.
Yes, the wizard world has been paused, so. Time for ice cream! Woo! We're getting ice cream. Alright, I'm on page 215 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The Quidditch match happened during this little break, and Harry, like, ate the golden... I forgot what they call it. The snitch? Yeah, the snitch. Ate the snitch, spat it out. They won. Cool beans. They also had to deal with the ogre, which they took care of, just like in the movie. And Snape's a bitch. So far, he has been nothing but a pain in the buttocks for Gryffindor and Harry Potter. But I kind of knew that at the beginning because of, obviously, the movies, and I had seen, well, the movies. So yeah, so far it has been enjoyable. I haven't, like, really hated anything so far. I don't know. We'll see how it ends. We've only got a little bit left, and we will see you guys at the end. There's the dog. Hi, Bay. She's trying to sleep. We'll see you guys at the end. All right, guys. We have concluded book 1, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I mean, I get the hype. There are parts of the book that I did not, I felt like the book was rushed. With how small it is, I felt like he went through a whole entire, like, year of school, like, pretty quick. And I get it, this is, like, her first book that she wrote, so it kind of makes sense that it would be kind of rushed. Then, like, the last 4 are, like, really big chunkers. But this seemed very rushed. Also, I know that doesn't really affect the book, but the narrator, every time, like, he was pretending to be Hermione, like, yelling for Harry, it, like, irritated the hell out of me. But besides that, overall, kind of had a feeling it was going to be a decent story because I've seen the movies. And I'm going to give it 4 stars just because of the fact that I felt like it was too rushed. I felt like if given more time, more detail within, like, the school year and stuff, felt like it could have been extended a little bit. I feel like it was, like I said, I felt like it was just too rushed. That was the issue I had with it. Is it a series that I'm going to continue? Yes, more than likely I am going to finish it. Obviously, I guess go in order, so book 2 is next, which I think is the Chamber of Secrets. But yeah, so not that bad. Again, one of my previous videos Daniel and I did where we, like, bashed the hell out of it. I mean, I could see why somebody would not enjoy it, but I also, I enjoyed it. I thought it had funny moments. Felt like it was a good story. It just felt rushed. That was pretty much the only downside I had with it. So, 4 stars for book 1. Hopefully it gets better throughout the series. If it doesn't, we will see if I will continue after book 2. But odds are I'm planning to finish the whole series. So, not bad. Good book. So, yeah. Stay tuned for videos like this. Like I said, we're going to be doing kind of like a series, like Zach reads fantasy stuff, like I said earlier. So keep on the lookout for those videos. I'm excited for those because I really want to branch out into fantasy. So there you have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Good book. If you like stuff like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.